Do you want to see and hear about the phenomenally exciting adventures of DC Comics female superhero Supergirl in lots of challenging, grown-up situations on a chronological series of comic book covers and related interior pages of Supergirl number 0 to 11 from 2005 to 2006. And also see potential female co-stars for a future Supergirl live-action movie or TV show as Supergirl Origin movie and TV information is provided. If so, watch this video. For Supergirl number 0, Batman and Superman look on while Supergirl rescues Air Force One, as the calculator also looks on. Supergirl zooms away, losing Superman, then notices the calculator's satellite and confronts Batman. She meets up with Batgirl, fights Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, and proves invulnerable to synthetic kryptonite. Batgirl is revealed to be Clayface, and Supergirl defeats him. It turns out that Lex Luthor is behind the calculator's monitoring of Supergirl and been testing her. For issue number 1, Supergirl reviews her origin, then meets up with Stargirl, who is watching the Justice Society of America battle Solomon Grundy. Power Girl shows up to help, and Supergirl intervenes to help her, dispatching Grundy. When they shake hands, Power Girl goes crazy and attacks Supergirl. Green Lantern intervenes in the fight and isolates them. Apparently allergic to Supergirl, Power Girl meets her later but refuses to be her friend for now. Desiring some pure support, Supergirl goes to seek Superboy at the Kent farm, but he confronts her instead. For issue number 2, Supergirl and Superboy fight in the sky over the Kent farm, but stop after Supergirl dislocates his jaw and then fixes it. Cyborg and Beast Boy appear and attack Superboy, while Wonder Girl and Raven confront Supergirl. Supergirl defeats Wonder Girl and is enveloped by Raven, who can't hold her. Finally, Supergirl offers to just leave, but Superboy says, "My cousin doesn't have to leave, you all do." Robin, Kid Flash, and Starfire appear, and then a jump to Luthor becoming familiar with his kryptonite gauntlet. For issue number 3, Supergirl and the Outsiders spar at their headquarters when Nightwing intervenes. Supergirl impulsively kisses Nightwing and then rushes off to find Luthor, sabotaging the Outsiders' jet so that they can't follow. Starfire follows anyhow, but is zapped by Luthor, wearing his armor. He proceeds to use a variety of kryptonite rays on Supergirl, ultimately using a black kryptonite ray. That releases a kryptonite-spouting, dark Supergirl, who warns Luthor that he's just made the biggest mistake of what's left of his life. For issue number 4, Dark Supergirl confronts Luthor. They fight, and Luthor flees after she destroys his glove. She flings him into the watchtower on the moon, where he is confronted by Green Lantern. Dark Supergirl catches up, takes Green Lantern's ring, and uses it to knock him out. Meanwhile, Starfire awakens Supergirl, and she seeks out Dark Supergirl. Back in the Watchtower, Luthor uses the JLA transporter to go back to Earth as Hawkman tries to stop him. After defeating Hawkman, Black Canary Flash and Martian Manhunter, Dark Supergirl is confronted by Supergirl. For issue number 5, Dark Supergirl recalls just before Kara left Krypton, her father told her she is to kill the baby Kal-El. She is then made innocent to assimilate better, but her true self emerged under Darkseid. Supergirl claims Dark Supergirl is lying, and they fight. The JLA confronts them, and they wrestle some more. After more fighting, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman show up. Supergirl asks that both of the Supergirls be bound by Wonder Woman's lasso, and is asked, who is Kara Zor-El? After an explosion, both are merged again into Supergirl, who wishes to be known as that and not Kara Zor-El. For issue number 6, Supergirl is in Kandor as someone calling himself Kal-El is railing against unbelievers, heretics, Nightwing, and Flamebird. She is assaulted by aliens as a Kryptonian in the wrong sector. Nightwing arrives to stop them, but Supergirl injures an alien and kills them. Nightwing intervenes and Supergirl tells her she thinks the key to returning to Argo City is here. Kal-El is telling his slaves they can only be redeemed by saving Kryptonians when cries of lies are heard. Nightwing and Flamebird attack and free the slaves as Kal-El arrives and destroys all witnesses to the attack. For issue number 7, Kal-El recognizes Flamebird's tattoo and tracks down who was tattooed. Monitors interrupt Nightwing and Flamebird's meeting with the rebel leader, and Kal-El threatens to kill people until a pair surrenders. He starts, but Nightwing and Flamebird rescue a mother and child. The child is a bomb that explodes, injuring the pair. The real Nightwing and Flamebird arrive, and Flamebird starts beating Kal-El as instructed by a flashback of her father. Nightwing is unable to stop her. Flamebird hears a voice from Kal-El's mother, Saturn Queen, telling her to unmask and kiss Kal-El. For issue number 8, Kara is wed to Kal-El under Saturn Queen's mind control. In a flashback, Kara sees Saturn Queen defeated by a Superman-Batman team, finding Ultraman in the Phantom Zone, and landing together in Kandor. Another flashback breaks Saturn Queen's control, and Kara attacks her and Ultraman. Saturn Queen orders Power Girl's immediate execution, but Kara intervenes and frees her. As Kara is about to kill Ultraman, Saturn Queen mentally intervenes, asking that he be spared if she shares information about Argo City. The information is shared, Kara leaves Ultraman alone and departs with Power Girl. For issue number 9, while talking to Boomer, Supergirl flashes back to her recent dispute with Power Girl, visiting Wonder Girl and Themyscira, talking with the Kents, and a fight between her parents on Krypton. She needs money, so she sells a Kryptonian source dock medical device to Batman for $1 million USD, so she'll never have to worry about money. He tells her that Superman is worried about her. After dinner with Boomer, she saves a girl from a truck, and the girl tells Supergirl her new costume is too dark. She returns home where Wonder Girl appears after a blowout with her mom, and they comfort each other. For issue number 10, Supergirl is now Claire Connors, new at Guggenheim High School. A geek group invites her to sit with them at lunch. She flashes back to harassment on Krypton as part of the L family. Later, she asks advice from Wonder Girl while fighting Sur Mala. Becky hears Drew asking Supergirl out and invites her to a sleepover. Supergirl invites Sarah, but the girls embarrass Sarah. Next day, Becky apologizes but posts things on the internet. Sarah pranks Supergirl, and Becky tells her to stay away from her boy Drew. After confrontation with a cool kid, she takes off her wig and flies away. For issue number 11, Supergirl and Grace are undercover raiding a yacht. They expose superpowered pirates, but are shanghaied into the crew. Kara turns down some sashimi-like food that apparently gives power. She finds a mermaid-like creature with hunks of flesh missing, who asks to be killed to make it stop. Kara flashes back to Krypton, where her mother asked to be killed, which she did. Grace, busy fighting the pirates, asks Kara to kill the creature. She can't and is stabbed by the lead pirate. Grace kills the creature, ending the pirate's powers. Before they kill Kara, she is rescued by a new hero, Power Boy. Now, on to Supergirl Origin, movie and TV information. While an alphabetical series of images of potential future Supergirl live-action movie or TV show female co-stars is presented. The females are Batgirl, the Cassandra Cain version, Batgirl, the Barbara Gordon version, Big Barda, Black Canary, Bulleteer, Catwoman, Donna Troy, Harley Quinn, Hawkgirl, Huntress, Mira, Poison Ivy, Phantom Lady, Power Girl, Starfire, Terra, White Rabbit, Wildcat, Wonder Woman, Zatanna, and Zealot. Supergirl made her first appearance in Action Comics number 252 in 1959, published by DC Comics, and was created by writer Otto Binder and artist Al Plastino. Created as a female counterpart to Superman, Supergirl, also known as Kara-Zor-El, shares his superpowers and vulnerability to kryptonite. The reaction to Supergirl's first appearance was tremendous, with thousands of positive letters pouring into DC Comics. I will now review one version of Supergirl's origin and history. Supergirl, like her cousin Superman, is a Kryptonian. Supergirl is a survivor of Argo City, which had survived the explosion of the planet Krypton and drifted through space. The city had been covered by a plastic dome for weather moderation, devised by Zor-El, a climatologist and engineer, and also the younger brother of Superman's father, Jor-El. The dome held together a large chunk of landmass under the city as it drifted through space in the general direction of Earth's solar system. However, the bottommost layers of bedrock were affected by the explosion of Krypton and slowly and steadily turned into green kryptonite, which can kill Kryptonians. Using raw deposits and refined materials at hand, the residents of Argo City laid down a ground shield of lead foil to protect them from the developing green kryptonite. Zor-El created a makeshift propulsion system to accelerate the city's approach to the Earth's solar system. During the roughly 30 years Argo City traveled through space, Zor-El met and married Allura, daughter of NZ, who then gave birth to their daughter Kara, who was blonde like her parents and later becomes Supergirl. Before the propulsion system was able to steer the city towards Earth, a deranged citizen named Jerem, who was suffering from survival guilt, damaged the exhaust, veering Argo towards a swarm of meteoroids that crashed into the underside of the landmass on which it rested. As the inhabitants of Argo were being killed by the green kryptonite radiation being released from meteorites shredding the lead barrier, the adolescent Kara was sent to Earth in a rocket to be raised by her cousin Kal-El, also known as Clark Kent and as Superman. To ensure that she would be recognized by Superman, Kara's parents gave her a uniform that was similar to Superman's uniform. On Earth, she gains powers identical to those of Superman and adopts the secret identity of Linda Lee, a resident of Midvale Orphanage. Later, she is both adopted and known as Linda Lee Danvers, and gradually functions as Supergirl. She conceals her blonde hair beneath a brunette wig and functions as Supergirl only in secret at Superman's request, until she can gain sufficient control of her powers and the wisdom to use them properly. She attends high school, graduates from college, changes careers several times, holding jobs in student counseling, news reporting, and acting on a TV soap opera, and has many boyfriends, but places her super activities first. There was a Supergirl movie in 1984 with Helen Slater starring as Supergirl, and Sasha Calle played Supergirl in the 2023 The Flash movie. Millie Alcock played Supergirl in the 2025 Superman movie and will also play her in the 2026 Supergirl movie, for which she travels across the galaxy on a murderous quest for revenge. James Gunn and Peter Safran produced the 2025 movie and are also producing the 2026 movie. Supergirl has also been on TV, notably with Laura Vandervoort playing her in the 7th season of Smallville and Melissa Benoist playing her in the Supergirl TV show that started in 2015. In a future Supergirl live-action movie or TV show, do you want one or more of the females presented towards the end of this video, or someone else, to co-star? And if so, who? And is there an actress that you want cast as who you selected? Now, onto a quick review of 4 thumbnails of other recent Comic Excitement Convention videos that you may enjoy. Batman, first appearance in year, 16 female co-star choices. Catwoman, number 30 to 65, story, origin, TV, and movies. Jim Balent art, covers, and pages. Ms. Marvel, Carol Danvers, first 23-issue series. TV, movie. Heavy Metal Magazine, sci-fi and fantasy. Simon Bisley art. More videos like this one, short and longer, including more videos about Supergirl, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention Female Superhero Hero playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.